I got this picture frame from my local thrift shop and I decided to give this an adorable makeover. So first I'm starting off with a base coat. So I'm using this folk art chalk paint in the color Milk Jug. And I'm just using this on the outer edges of the picture frame. This did require about 3 coats, and you just want to allow each coat to dry in between and then let that last coat completely dry. Once that last coat is dry, now I'm using Waverly chalk paint in the color Pool, and I'm just using this on the outer edge of the picture frame. This part only required 1 coat, and then once that was complete, you just want to allow that to completely dry. Once that was dry, I wanted to make this look a little bit more weathered, so I'm using some Waverly antique wax. I'm just putting a little bit on my paintbrush and then just kind of doing a dry brush method. So once I have that antique wax applied on, I'm just using a paper towel to wipe off any of that excess. And you could put as much or as little antique wax as you want. Just do it until you are satisfied to how it looks. Once that is complete, I got these jumbo craft sticks from Walmart. So I'm just measuring them down to size so that way they will measure to the opening of the picture frame. Once I had those all measured out, I just trimmed those right up. And now I'm just using some Anita's acrylic paint. You could use any kind of brown paint for this part. And I'm actually using a baby wipe to apply this acrylic paint on. And while that paint is still wet, I actually went back over it with some black acrylic paint just to kind of darken up that brown acrylic paint. And I think this gave it such a beautiful wood stained look. And once those were completely dry, I then just began hot gluing each of the popsicle sticks right inside of that picture frame. And for extra support, I just hot glued another craft stick on the back of the other craft sticks. And look at how gorgeous this looks. I then got these Scrabble letters that came from Amazon. I will post the link to the description above. So I just spelled out the word bless our nest, and I just began hot gluing those Scrabble letters right on top of the popsicle sticks. And this is just coming out so adorable. And I wanted to add more of an accent piece to this frame, so I'm using these little flowers that I got from my local thrift shop. And I just cut a few of the stems right off, and I just held those together using a floral wire. I did 2 sets of these flowers, and I just hot glued those to the bottom of the picture frame. I then got this little bird's nest. It came in a 4-pack at Hobby Lobby. I just hot glued that down as well. And look at how adorable this is. I just love it. And then using my Bow bow maker, I just created a shabby bow, just using some ripped up fabric. And I also added some lace ribbon to this as well. Once you have the bow completed, you want to just carefully take that off of the Bow and just tie it off with another piece of ribbon, or you could use a piece of jute string. I then just hot glued that to the top left corner of this picture frame. And there you go, guys. I absolutely loved creating this. I hope this inspires you to create your own. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye.